Hey guys, Golden Nuggets 92 here. Today, I'll be discussing my top 10 picks for the best Mario Kart games. Just a quick side note, none of these games are boring really in any way. They're all really fun, but I'll be ranking these on how much more fun they are to play than the other ones. So all these games are crazy fun, don't get me wrong, and also, before we get into this, be sure to hit that like button if you want to see more videos like this, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel, and also comment down below letting me know what you guys want to see next. But without any further ado, let's get into the number 10 pick for the best Mario Kart games. Coming in at number 10 is Mario Kart Arcade GP. Don't get me wrong, this is a very fun game. It's very different from the other Mario Kart games in the franchise. Since it's not played on a Nintendo console, it's actually on an arcade device system thing. Arcade machine is what I meant to say. This game is really fun, but also really weird because you can play as Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and all those people. And also, there's weird power-ups, but don't get me wrong, it's still a fun game, and the maps are just really different, and they're really cool. But this game is a little weird, though, because, I mean, it's, like, not all Nintendo characters, and also, just the power-ups are kind of weird, but it's still a very fun game, and it's kind of different for how you play it, because there's, like, a wheel on the thing, and also you have to pay to play it, like, every time you want to play. But, just to let you guys know, this game is really fun, but the second version of it is a little better. But without any further ado, let's get into the number 9 pick. Coming in at number 9, as all of you may have guessed, is Mario Kart Arcade GP2. This game is very similar to the last installment of the arcade Mario Kart games, but this one has some better tracks, more characters, more power-ups, and the addition of the gliders and underwater mechanics introduced in Mario Kart 7. Also, it's very fun and it's just newer than the other Mario Kart game, and also, some of the tracks are pretty awesome to play. And, come on, you get to be freaking Big Luigi for power-ups. And the power-ups are they're so cool. But, however, the tracks are just so unique. Like, you can go inside Pac-Man's, like, game, and Bowser's Castle is just amazing. And that's all. So, without further ado, let's get into the number 8 pick. Coming in at number 8 is Super Mario Kart. The Mario Kart that started all the Mario Karts. We don't have Mario Kart without this one. So this was on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It was really weird because half the screen on your TV was just a map. But still, it was pretty fun. But compared to today's standards, it's not as fun as the modern game Mario Karts. Also, like, whenever sometimes you go for some wooden stuff on some of the tracks, you'll go, like, your screen will shake a lot, and it just feels really weird. It makes my eyes feel really weird whenever I see somebody playing it or playing it on my 3DS Virtual Console. However, this is a classic to Mario Kart. It's overall just a classic game, and no Mario Kart fan should go without playing this. So without any further ado, let's go into the number 7 pick. Coming in at number 7 is Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. This is pretty much an expansion pack of Super Mario Kart, because you can pretty much unlock every single track in this game. So it's pretty much Super Mario Kart, but a couple more tracks, and that's it. But it is pretty fun, and there's more tracks, of course, and of course it looks way better than Super Mario Kart, and it also, like, doesn't have that weird map thing where it just splits the screen in half. And this game can get very chaotic and really, really weird because, like, the screen shakes when you go over wooden planks. And then just in the boo levels, the boos are just so freaking annoying because they decide to steal your items. And also, let's just say it's an okay game, but let's get into the number 6 pick. Coming in at number 6 is Mario Kart 7. This is a great game, guys, but it's really rated low because of the awful characters. Like, 2 of them just plain out don't make sense, like Honey Queen and Wiggler. Those are just awful characters. But however, there are a ton of really good tracks, amazing retro tracks, and it's just plain out amazing. And it also has the best Rainbow Road and a bunch of new features, like where you can customize your own cart and stuff. It's really cool. Also where you can glide, and then the underwater mechanic. And also, it's got some pretty cool battle maps too. And just the Rainbow Road's plain amazing. But without any further ado, let's get into the number 5 pick. Coming in at number 5 is Mario Kart 64, the game that many people grew up with, and many people think it deserves to have a higher place on this list. But honestly, I grew up with other Mario Kart games, so yeah, but this game is still a great game. The first like 3D kind of Mario Kart game, and it's pretty fun. It's got a lot of really good courses, which is why they're always retro tracks in the newer Mario Kart games. And also, it's just really fun. And there's not many characters in it though, just the basic like 8 or, it's either 6 or 8 characters, no it's 8. But the Rainbow Road on this one is crazy long, and it's just a really good game. So without any further ado, let's get into the number 4 pick. Coming in at number 4 is, if I was biased, it would be number 1, but I'm not being biased for this. It is Mario Kart DS. I grew up playing this, and I still do play it a lot. It's so fun. Like, all the tracks were amazing. Like, so many of them were just so awesome. I remember this game is so rigged, which makes it really unfair. But there's also a bunch of really good characters, like pretty much all the classic ones with Rob, who's like the NES thing. But aside from that, it's a really good game. The items aren't that balanced, but it's okay. I mean, it's still a really good game, and I definitely recommend anybody who has a 3DS, DS, whatever, or a Wii U for Virtual Console to play this game. It's freaking amazing. But now on to the number 3 pick. Coming in at number 3 is Mario Kart Wii. Now, many of you may disagree with me on this because of the item system and a lot of stuff like that, but honestly, this has the best selection of characters ever, and it's got amazing tracks, amazing retro tracks, and it's just plain out awesome. And it's just very chaotic, and I'm one of the few people who really likes that. And also, just the tracks are amazing, and it's pretty much the problem with other Mario Kart games is it's pretty much too easy. That's definitely not the case with Mario Kart Wii. And Mario Kart Wii is just such a fun game. It's actually the best-selling Mario Kart Wii game. I mean, not Mario Kart Wii game, but Mario Kart game ever. So a lot of people may agree with me on this being here, but some may think it should be lower, some might think it should be higher, but honestly, this is just a great game. Good tracks, and the bike system is just amazing. It's like way overpowered though, but I really like using the bikes and the characters. But anyways, on to number 2. Coming in at number 2 is Mario Kart Double Dash. Now, it was a very hard decision between number 2 and number 1, but both are very fun games. So, Mario Kart Double Dash, very different from the other ones because there's 2 people in the karts. It's got a lot of awesome characters like PD Piranha, Paratroopa, King Boo, all those people. And Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, you can't go wrong with these characters. And the maps, well, not really maps, but courses are amazing, and it's just so much fun. And it's such a good game. I just wish Nintendo would take more risks like this in making Mario Kart games, because I really was disappointed in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe how there was like nothing different, just a battle mode and then a couple characters. But aside from that, this is like one of the best Mario Kart games. You need to play it if you haven't played it already. It's just amazing, and if you haven't played it yet, you should just stop watching this video right now. Go play it. But anyways, on to the number one pick, which, as all of you may have guessed from the last choice, number one is Mario Kart 8. Despite it having an awful battle mode, it's still amazing. There's several good characters, but a couple ones that just make no sense at all. Like, for instance, Pink Gold Peach, but all the really good courses and other good characters and just balancing of items make up for it. And it is such a good game. Like, this deserves number one on this list more than any other Mario Kart game. It's just that fun. There's just so much to do. There's like mirror mode, which is extra, and then there's also 200cc mode, and there's anti-gravity mode, and then there's the new ATVs, and to make it even better, they even added DLC. That's how you know it's really good, okay? It's just such a good game. Okay, if you have a Wii U and you don't have this game, something's wrong with you. You have to go and get it right freaking now. But anyway, that just about concludes our top 10. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And good